Mount Fuji is more than just Japan's tallest mountain. It's a living geological system, a cultural icon, and the heart of one of the purest water networks in the country. Rising 3,776 meters above sea level on Honshu Island, this nearly symmetrical stratovolcano has been shaped by thousands of years of layered lava flows and ash deposits. That perfect cone silhouette we often see in photographs isn't accidental. It's the result of repeated eruptions that built up precise layers over time. Although it last erupted in 1707, Mount Fuji is still considered active, constantly monitored by scientists using seismic sensors and GPS systems that track subtle ground movements. One of Mount Fuji's most impressive performance features, if you will, isn't just its height or shape, it's its hydrological system. Snow accumulates on the summit during winter, then slowly melts and filters through layers of porous volcanic rock. This natural filtration process can take decades. By the time the water resurfaces at the base, it's remarkably clear, mineral-balanced, and cool year-round at around 12 to 14 degrees Celsius. In simple terms, the mountain acts like a giant natural water purifier, using gravity and volcanic stone as its filtration system. That underground journey gives rise to some of Japan's most beautiful natural springs and waterfalls. The Shiraito Falls in Shizuoka, for example, are fed directly by this groundwater system. Rather than one powerful stream, the waterfall spreads across a curved rock face in hundreds of delicate, thread-like streams, almost like white silk cascading down a wall. The water pressure remains consistent throughout the year because it comes from underground reserves rather than surface rainfall alone, making the falls both visually elegant and hydrologically stable. At Oshinohake, 8 crystal-clear spring ponds sit at the foot of Mount Fuji, each formed by melted snow that filtered through the mountain for years. The clarity is so high that visibility can reach several meters deep, revealing aquatic plants swaying beneath the surface. From a technical perspective, the water is rich in dissolved minerals like calcium and magnesium, giving it a clean, slightly sweet taste. From a visitor's perspective, it simply feels refreshing, cold, pure, and incredibly transparent. Design-wise, Mount Fuji's natural water features follow the mountain's radial drainage pattern. Streams and springs emerge symmetrically around the base, shaped by ancient lava flows that hardened into natural channels. The rock formations create natural basins, terraces, and cliff edges that guide water flow with surprising precision. Unlike man-made fountains, these formations weren't engineered with blueprints. They're the result of volcanic physics, gravity, and time. Yet the outcome looks intentionally crafted. Another unique selling point is the ecological balance supported by these waters. The steady temperature and mineral content create ideal conditions for mosses, freshwater fish, and specialized plant species. In winter, while surrounding areas may freeze, many of these springs continue flowing due to stable groundwater temperatures. This reliability has historically supported nearby communities, agriculture, and even traditional sake brewing, which relies on high-quality spring water. Beyond science and design, there's also cultural performance. Mount Fuji's springs have long been considered sacred in Shinto belief, symbolizing purification and renewal. Pilgrims historically washed in these waters before climbing the mountain. Even today, the experience of standing beside a Fuji-fed waterfall carries a quiet sense of clarity, not just physically, but emotionally. In the end, Mount Fuji isn't just a scenic landmark, it's a self-sustaining natural system. Its towering structure captures snow, its volcanic layers filter water with slow precision, and its springs and waterfalls deliver that water back to the surface in stunning visual form. It combines geological engineering, ecological balance, and cultural meaning into one iconic landscape, a place where natural design and performance work together seamlessly, and where every drop of water tells a story that began at the summit.